welcome back to HockeyTown.net. I'm Cliff Benning of OregonSports.com here from Eddie's Flat Iron Pizza over in North Portland. This is our premiere episode of the show. So we've had some guests from the Vancouver Vipers. This is David Gillespie. So thanks for stepping in here as a guest.
Yeah.
How often have you been? How often have you seen webcasts at all?
Not often, actually.
Not often.
No.
Well, there's one I like to ask people too. So your email address. How long have you had the same email address?
For as long as I had one, since I was 13.
So when you came up with your address at age 13, what's your email address now?
How it came up was, it was one of my nicknames that my mom would give me. My nickname is Davey, for short for David, so my email just came up like that.
That's a pretty original nickname there, Davey.
Yeah, I've kept it the same. It's the easiest thing to keep.
Well, hey, here's another one. Passwords that you get into. How many different passwords do you have for various things?
I actually stay the same, actually. Right now.
Of course, you don't have to give us that.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not going to give you my password. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, let's see here. How long have you? This is your second year with the actual franchise. But obviously, first year with the Vipers because it's
this is my second year with the Vancouver-based franchise like that.
So Port Orchard, Washington. Grew up there.
Yeah, I've lived there my whole life. It's a small town.
What's where is there a rink there, or how far do you have to go to play?
There's a rink in Bremerton, but I didn't play there. I played over in the Seattle area, in the Renton, Seattle, just over there. So
how did you get into hockey? What age did you get in?
About 5 years old, I got into hockey. My dad used to play, so I used to go to the old pro team up in Tacoma, the Tacoma SaberCats. They used to be the ECHL teams. Okay. But there used to be the WCHL.
Got it. Well, so when you start playing, do you see yourself playing in the NHL someday?
Well, I'd like to go as far as I can. I mean, as far as life will let me. Try to at least maybe make a step up to professional. Hopefully someday.
One of the leagues back east?
Yeah.
Or I guess in the south too?
Yeah. Try to get up there or even go over to Europe. Try to play there.
Wow. That's so your age age 18?
20.
20, okay. So this is your last season?
Yeah, this is my last season.
Okay.
So
well, everybody's been asking guys what's of playing in the league or previous leagues. Is there one game that stands out to you as when you're going to tell your kids, or when you're trying to pick up girls? Here's a game that I remember.
When we beat Seattle 2 years ago, I got the game starting goal. I got the first goal of the game. Okay. And we beat Seattle 3-2, and that was the first time we beat Seattle. And they were almost undefeated that year, but we gave them one of their 3 losses. Wow. So it was a big game for us.
What's some of the defeats that they had put on you guys? Were they pretty?
They were bad. They were bad. Really bad.
Okay. Let's see. Well, how is this year's team coming together?
It's coming together good. It's a young group of guys. I mean, we're still working hard on getting people together. I mean, we just got a lot of young players. There's only a few that have actually seen the league and know how it's ran and know what it's like. A lot of the guys have never even heard of junior hockey until now.
So age 20, is college, or are there college programs that you can see?
Yeah, I can possibly. I'm gonna be going back when I get back home. I'm probably gonna start going to college and try to get my EMT certification. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to try to at least probably play for a club team.
Okay. Amongst your growing up in Port Orchard, Do you have friends up there who played as well? Or
Yeah, I have a lot of friends that play. There's a lot of them played for the Puget Sound Tomahawks when they were a team, and some of them that played last year for the Warriors. So I know a few guys. Talk to them every once in a while.
Asked Mike Stanaway, head coach of the Southern Oregon Spartans, if they had guys play or had any guys head off to college programs, and his answer: 15 of the 25 guys got the NCAA offers last year. So, and a couple already this year are looking to play in college next year. So Southern Oregon, they I'm going to say won the league title last year and then moved up out of the NORPAC into the Western States Hockey League. But that's a. Are there other franchises that you were looking at or looking at playing for? What brought you to Vancouver?
I was actually asked last year to play for the West Sound Warriors, but what stopped me is they asked for way too much.
Too much?
Way too much. And what brought me back down here is this is where I started playing juniors, so might as well. This is where I end playing juniors.
Okay, we got the broadcast team from the Vipers, and if you are unable to make one of their games, you can always listen to them through the website. They're VancouverVipers.com. You can catch the live broadcast there. They do home games. The BS Boys, which I believe stands for something like Brian Stanley or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You know, the first and last name.
Yeah.
Southern Oregon expect a bunch of other players to head off to NCAA programs next year. NHL-wise, who's a player you look up to most of all? There's so many.
I know there's so many. I looked at Jay Bowmeister a lot. I liked him when he played for my team. My NHL team is the Florida Panthers when he played down there.
The Florida Panthers.
It's a team that nobody really likes. They're kind of a quiet team, but they had a great year last year.
What brought you to the Florida Panthers?
Well, it was when I was younger, just getting into hockey. It was just the logo. It caught me. The
have a nice logo,
breaking the
yeah.
stick. And then I just started watching them ever since. I went to a few games up in Vancouver when they were there.
My team is the LA Kings because I was born in LA. So finally, even after the Gretzky years, they were nice and hot every once in a while. But it's great to see a team come from number 8 in the playoff season, win the league title,
Win the cup.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, then we will take a short break here. I'm actually running out of disc space. These have been on for almost an hour. It's been a great show here. We'll come back in just one moment and say a few closing words. David Gillespie, hey, thanks for being on the show.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Cliff Fenning of OregonSports.com. This is HockeyTown.net. We'll be back in just 1 minute.